It's actually Kasey Shane Nooms. Not too fond of my middle name, but I'm getting used to it. I was born and raised in a small farm town not too far from here. Our neighbors had goats, chickens, cows, and we had a couple of rice fields and cornfields, so it was a legitimate farm town. And as any young boy that grows up in a farm town and finds himself bored, I found myself bored. So I turned to superheroes and comic books for entertainment. And I was fascinated. I mean, they were perfect. They saved the day. They just were the perfect ideal for, I think, a growing young boy. So I wanted to be just as perfect. I wanted to be great. I wanted to be smart, athletic. So I strived for that. I made impossible goals and I strove for perfection, and I didn't always reach it. I got frustrated when I didn't understand something the first time around, or I beat myself up if, I didn't do as well as I thought I should do. And certain events happened throughout my life, and I started losing control of a lot of things. And so I figured I could control myself. I can be even more perfect. I can create better goals and strive for a better ideal. And goals I set for myself were just impossible. No one could do it, but I thought I could. And if I could, then I can get some kind of control over my life. And I found myself in a deep hole, and I just wasn't perfect. And I started to realize neither are superheroes. They're not perfect. Batman wears his mask because he's afraid, and he wants to turn that fear on his enemies. Superman wears his mask, Clark Kent, because he wants to feel normal. He wants to be a part of society. And so I realized that flaws and not being perfect was what made us so great, what defined us. It's not what we do right that makes us the person we are, it's what we do wrong. And I started realizing that more and more, and became more and more comfortable with myself. And I was going to give this speech. The speech was going to be about finding the mask I wear. But as I was rehearsing this speech, I found out it's not going to be about the mask I wear. I know what it is. It's the mask of my enemy. I'm my own Dr. Doom. I beat myself up all the time for not being perfect. But instead, the speech is about the mask I want to wear. I want to be better than who I am, but not perfect. I want to have flaws. I want to have character. I want to be interesting, and what makes us interesting is those flaws. There was a quote by Socrates, or some ancient Greek, I'm sure, that says to let the man you are know the man you want to be. And I'm not sure the man I want to be, but I feel with this Toastmasters journey that I'm taking right now that I'll be able to figure him out. And eventually, I will know the man I want to be. I will find my mask that I can wear proudly. And that's all. Thank you.